Hello and welcome everybody, I'm Papa Varian in this Crusader Kings 2 and we have returned in the Alabadi Imara, and of course, in the future that will no longer be the case, but for the moment I have some ambitions in this episode and they include becoming Nabawi, they include going out of our way to form Andalusia and then finally being strong, or well rather, I will not form Andalusia but I will prepare everything and then I will read your comments, and on the Monday episode we shall do something. But for the moment, I mean, look at us, we have become a scholar, an unrivaled master of every single field. The master of our society has a learning of 21. That is embarrassing. We are at 34 personal learning. I love it. I absolutely endorse it. Now, with that being said, we are getting closer and closer towards actually being able to simply, convert to Nawabid, which is exactly what I want to do, and that will be our state religion from there on out, because it is essentially a local, traditional form of Islam, that we can control a bit more than, I would say, Sunni Islam, which is now without a caliph, with no head whatsoever, and obviously, that is not the failure of Islam, that is just the failure of the Arabs, or so is the interpretation of our character. He will say the caliph was flawed because he was one that claimed to be the authority for all Muslims, when he was truly just the authority for all of the Arab Muslims. The Nabawid faith, we kind of sum it up and regionalize it, and that is exactly what we are about to do. I'm pleased to hear that after a period of, there you go, very cool. This has certainly been a very productive evening. I have been able to dedicate all of my thinking to calculate the patterns of the different objects in the sky uninterrupted. Very nice. After many a night observing the skies, I've started charting the patterns of stars, as well as the movement of certain planets. There is so much to learn. However, my council won't stop complaining about my absence from the court. Perhaps it is time I conclude my research. Nope. We are not yet done. Don't you think otherwise. No, I would love, if I could, I really would love to go on and actually, do some Ramadan. Observe it real good. Also, I will sell you to yourself. You have been here almost your entire life. I'm so sorry, buddy. I am so sorry. 6 out of 8 years in your life spent in a literal prison cell. Isn't that a bit terrible? My wife expressed a curious notion over supper this evening. I miss your conversation, my lord, Miasa said, taking another sip of a drink. It's all astronomical phenomenon with you these days. Surely, you could take some nights off from your research. See, the thing is, the last wife that said that... Wait, no, okay, I'm thinking of somebody else. I thought Aliyah... No, okay. Aliyah said it last time, but I thought it was Fariza. And I was about to say, the last wife that said that later killed one of my children, but didn't? Because look at that, they're all still alive, but that's okay. One does not simply take a break from this task. Don't even at me. After many a night observing the skies, I've started charting. Right, there you go. We are making good progress, and that is, of course, what I want to hear. That is what we need to hear for this. And my wife has become an intricate web weaver. You genius. I like it. I really like it. On a dark sheet, there lies bright dots scattered around, dancing in a random fashion. No matter how long time I spend staring into the sky, no pattern reveals itself for me. I failed the mission, but I'm a genius. What? What world, dude? In what world, though? And now I can't even claim... Yeah, obviously I can't claim it because he is no longer under regency. He's 20 years old now. But that is okay. Eventually, I should be able to claim it still, for my brothers. Yeah, he still has no title, and he has a weak claim on it, of course. Abd al-Hakam ibn Muhammad. Oh, look at that, a nephew. And he is swift on his feet. He's agile. I love it. I really do. Now, if I could do anything for my piety, please do me the favor and just give me, just anything, really. At least we're saving up money, I guess. That's a positive here. We're saving up money for the Magnificent Garden long term or for a war, although I would rather do it for the Magnificent Garden. I don't really want to take up loans, at least not of that size, especially considering that we at some point want to form a kingdom, Tadla, the first of your beloved wives, is very upset. She claims to have caught one of your lesser wives in the act of poisoning her food. Evidence uncovered by your household guard seems to verify this claim. Amira Hawa, huh? The punishment for this must be death. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? I gotta tell you, not very smart. Not very smart in any way whatsoever. Now, I don't think we need to remarry. Honestly, we still have 3 wives. I think we will be fine and good to go. Is somebody plotting against me? Excuse you. There they are. Fabricated claim, huh? Javar. Well, wouldn't you like to stop that? Oh, you wouldn't? Well, in that case, why don't we just get the boys together and visit him a bit, yeah? I think that sounds about right. Oh, what is this? You are attacking Leon. That's ballsy. Alright, time to imprison you, buddy. Alright, dude, your fault. And he did not even rebel. What an absolute weakling. I could execute him, but I don't really see the point in it. Instead, I would probably much rather... You know, no, actually... what would I do? I'm kind. I can't forgive you, though. Justice is justice, my friend. I will execute you. Oh, actually, no, I can't execute you. I can't banish you. I will keep you there, then. Well... Oh god, I gotta sneeze. Dude, I gotta sneeze, but I think I'm good. I think I can hold it back. I think him plotting against me like this should be a fair reason, but, you know, what do I know? Not exactly an expert on Islamic law in that aspect, I guess, or in any aspect for that matter. We are at 236 piety now, so close to actually get this done in terms of founding, or being able to found the Andalusian kingdom or become Nabaweed, but I will become Nabaweed, let me tell you. And also, this character is so stupidly paranoid. He's constantly like, what if it's not my child? Dude, it's always your child, fam. Stop doing this. Being such an industrial jeweler, you're not gonna notice by the population of Ishbilia. By paying the county elders a personal visit, they would surely be inspired and the peasants would feel particularly appreciated. A small donation would also go a long way, of course. Of course. I love donating. Who doesn't, right? Doesn't love donating. Put it on your taxes, can do all sorts of things with it. Court physician Levi Chbika has completely botched the treatment of my half-brother Abd al-Hakam's disease. Abd al-Hakam is now even worse off than before, barely clinging on to life. I'm expected to punish Levi Chbika for this transgression, but what would be a suitable punishment? I will talk to you, buddy. Oh, I mean, yeah, he literally made him incapable, huh? Oof. Somebody just built something, but I can't tell you what, because you are not actually told what was built. You know, don't worry about it. Mike Aida's discovered a man of great military talent. That's cool. Very nice. Keep it up. Proud of you. Dude, stop being so weird about your wives. They never cheat on you. You're just confused. I'm gonna not even spend money on it anymore. I think it's kind of pointless. And my half-brother is dead. Not my half-brother. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, man. I mean, I could still push his claim, I guess, but at the same time, he already holds land here, and I don't want to lose this chunk of land, so I don't think we're gonna do anything. But you know what we are going to do? Hello. Hello, hello. I am now Nabaweed. Hello, my friend. Would you like? Apparently not. You would not like to convert, huh? I need piety to ask you? Oh, right. HIP, you son of a gun. I need piety to ask him to convert. You gotta be kidding me then again. Ay. You know, that's my take on that. Many years of my life have been spent dedicated to the Hermetic Society, performing missions and tasks in the interest of the Order and its Magus. Today, all that effort has been rewarded, as I have become the new Magus. My fellows now look to me for leadership and guidance, and that is exactly what I shall provide. Oh, look at me, with the Magnus. Now, I will choose a Hermetic Act. I don't remember. You can either be a scholar, mystic, or theologian. I think we're good as a mystic. We don't really need to worry about it. But I would like to write a magnum opus. Please, yes. Secluded at my writing desk, quill in hand, and plenty of bottle of ink nearby, I find myself staring down upon the blank parchment. The sheer scale of the task upon which I am about to embark dawns upon me. I need to record my knowledge, but also hide it from those who are unworthy. It will take a great deal of time and effort, but it will be glorious. Let's do it, boys. This is the dream. Ooh, and you are actually independent. What? Sunni La Mancha. Just rose up. Now independent, huh? Well, if that isn't some piece of land that I would love to pick up, sadly don't have the piety. Look, I need a way to get more piety. That's all it is. Hold a grand debate for all members of the Hermetic Society to join, spending several days discussing and arguing the names of knowledge and learning. As I expect many members of the Hermetic Society to appear for the grand debate, it is of the utmost importance that everything is to be as flawless as possible. In this spirit, the preparations are well underway. My staff has seen to the lodgings, and the chef has stocked up the larders. All that is left now is to send out the invitations. Bring me my most trusted courtiers, couriers. You know, I really wish that I wasn't lunatic and possessed. We've been a stable king. Or well, emir, I guess, but we've been stable. We've done everything necessary, and yet I'm just treated as though I was insane. The world is a dangerous place. Hey, who's this? Excuse me? He's not fabricating anything. Excuse me, toddler? Hey, toddler. Not like this, buddy. What about you, Shamir? Who are you? Shamir, why would you do that? You don't want to end the plot? Are you out of your actual mind? Why would you be like that, Wally Shamir? You gotta be kidding me. Well, I'm gonna take you out then, I guess. The guests are arriving in this very moment. It is time for the grand debate to begin and spend the next few days to have each and every one display their knowledge to decide who the best of us is. Let's do it. While debating the truth of universal theology, I have the sudden impulse that a comedic story once told to me by a stable hand would underline my point perfectly. Even if it doesn't, laughter might win me just as many allies. Once upon a time, a servant of mine was shoveling horse dung. Oh, this is not the time for foolish tales. There's a chance the joke doesn't land, but if you do well, you might charm everyone's beards off. You know what? Let's do it. We have decided to introduce a new law to the good people of the realm. As is your right as their ruler. Now you just have to decide on its content. You know what? Let's do the Cessation of Violence Act. The new law has been written, and couriers are even now distributing it to all of your vassals. You admire your handiwork. Whereas the children of the realm have become desensitized to violence, and whereas the general populace seems to have lost all regard for the sanctity of human life, therefore I, Amir Ismail of the Alabadi Imara, decree that all forms of violence directed at other human beings be outlawed, including both capital and corporal punishment, as well as the torture of criminals, heathens, and foreigners. These vulnerable social groups are instead to be rehabilitated and eventually released back into society as productive citizens. This law will bring salvation to the realm. All vassal opinion lowered by -5. Introduced insane law. I think my vassals are Americans. Compose a book. Could I write one about faith that gives me more piety? Please tell me yes. Also, in the spirit of this act, I will let you go. I hate doing it, but there you go, Javar. Council, I yell, making some courtiers scurry away from me while others approach, slowly. I am their Amir, after all. It is time we talk about how to best preserve my ideas for our descendants. They nod and exchange nervous glances while I consider my decision. What should be my legacy? I can't write... Oh, let's definitely write about learning, yes. I am a genius in terms of learning. Hello, new daughter. Appreciate having you here. That's quite nice of you. He is now in my prison. Well, there you go. Don't need to do anything else then. My wife Amira Aliyah has carefully approached me about her Ibadi beliefs, trying to convert me to her way of worship. Engage in theological debate, please. And if those words, even uttered by a simpleton, does not illustrate my point, nothing ever will. I am unsure if anyone heard my decisive conclusion over the roars of laughter, but it mattered little. The crowd was completely won over by my story. Just as funny as I am thoughtful. Hey! And she is now actually Nabawit without anything. See, I maybe should have stayed in secret. You know, sometimes that is best. I just thought... I forgot, honestly, that HIP requires piety to convert a realm. And that sucks. But at the end of the day, it's nice to have a bit of a multicultural realm, I guess. Not everybody needs to be Nabawit, you know? That's one of those things. Not everybody needs to be in that position, but... And let me actually check that. I can't even invite an holy man. I guess that's fair. I guess that is fair. I just need someone to actually convert some land, you know? That's really what I'm out for here. Do I have someone that is a better court imam? No? Not anyone? Alright, well, Courtier and Tanja. I have a 32 skill. That is outrageous. Genuinely outrageous. I think we're gonna try to invite... Oh, you wouldn't like to come to my court, huh? There. Well, whatever you say, buddy. You son of a gun. I'm at 0.75 monthly piety. That... You gotta be kidding me, man. Can't declare a war. Can't do anything, dude. Buy the guards. Let's just marry someone. That usually helps, right? Let's marry Laisa. There you go. I have been declared the winner of the grand debate, showing all that no one is as knowledgeable as me or has the ability to put forth arguments quite like me. We gain gold, prestige, and esoteric knowledge. Piety would have been better, but I'll take it. Over the past few months, I have developed an elaborate cipher that I will use to encode my life's work. However, before I can continue, I must decide upon a direction in which to take my opus, as the sum of all my knowledge is simply too great to be recorded in a single book. You know, we have looked at the stars quite a lot. Focus my efforts on writing on astrology. Yeah, absolutely. Let's understand the mind of Allah. After several days of long discussions and much debating, the grand debate is over for now. There might have been a few heated arguments, but I think most attenders could agree that it was a learning experience. Very cool and very legal. Very, very legal. I guess let's hold a tournament. It's for prestige and not piety, but I'll do it. Amir Ismail of the Alabadi Imara has decided to hold a great Parousia martial competition. He has sent invitations out to warriors across the Alabadi Imara, calling them to assemble at Ishbilia in 2 months' time. This event promises to be a spectacle of enormous magnitude and brings glory and virtue to House Al-Abadi in the sight of Allah. May He guide the righteous with a mighty victory. That's exactly right. See, for this one, it's the exact same requirements as for Sunni, which is a bit disappointing, because it means that we will never be able to actually found the Malikdom unless I code it, but that's something else. My brother in the Hermetic Order, Aronios, has stepped forth with an idea for a ritual that might invoke the presence of a divine being. The prospect of petitioning the divine itself for knowledge is tantalizing, and the idea was therefore received with excitement in the Order. The ritual will take place in a few weeks' time. Yes, please. Tell me about the stars, because that is also what I'm writing a book of. My first wife, nope, you will now be my religion. Thank you for asking, though. Let's talk about the stars. You want me to observe the sky? Sure. It's what I do for a living, apparently. The instruments and tomes that I had together for my studies of the secret behind the stars have finally arrived. Let's go. Yeah, that's going to take some time again. In my trance, the divine being tells me of great truths that have been hidden from man, of alchemy and astrology, of the will of the gods, of the ciphers to ancient texts, and even of things that have not yet come to pass. Once my soul returns to my body, I see the world with new eyes. Why does everything give prestige? Where's my piety, though? Come on, man. You gotta give me my piety. I'm not converting to a different religion. It gives me piety, but I'll be honest with you, it's just not what I need. I need some scrying, I guess. What will happen to me, Zamir? Tell me about it. I see strange patterns. No, wait, a bunch of triangles. Marvelous. This is clearly a good omen. Well, if you say so, I don't know what it actually means. The Glory faction is neutral. Not a big fan of it. The Independence faction is actually big, but I'll be honest with you. Try your best, dude. I will destroy you. The Parousia begins. The time has finally arrived, with fighters and spectators streaming into Ishbilia and the streets filling with merchants and entertainers. The Parousia finally gets underway. Over the next 2 months, those gifted with the skills of a true warrior shall be separated from those who only pretended such. I will join. Let's join. Come on. Third place at the very least must be in, right? Somebody got horrifically killed. Ishaq ibn Muhammad. See, the interesting part, and I would have loved to convert everyone to Nabawid, right? But the interesting part is that the realm is truly multi-religious. Truly multi-religious. Look at this. Sunnis, Zaids, everyone is living right next to each other. Just minding their own business. Then me as a Nabawid also right there. I love it. I think this is the perfect circumstance for, you know, the multicultural Andalusia that is historically something that was the case. My wife expressed a curious notion over supper this evening. I made a conversation about it, right? We've heard that a million times. By the Prophet, that's an illegal move. I got wounded by Nuzair ibn Habuz. How dare you? After many a night observing the skies, right, I have to keep going. Last time I failed, but not again. I have made ample headway in recording my knowledge on the subject of the stars and planets, but it is still too vast to touch upon all that makes up astrology. It will be necessary to narrow the focus of my efforts even further and to write on only one of astrology's aspects. The planet and the reveals clues about both the mind of Allah as well as the personalities of individuals. Yeah, the stars hold extensive knowledge and proper reading of them will bring us closer to Allah. That sounds about right. Give me the piety, bro. I need the piety, you don't understand. Let's go gather some ingredients in the hills again. There has been a great deal at talk. Oh, my sister. The famous beauty. Well. Well. And she's still unmarried. Who do I give a hand to? Probably no one, in all honesty. While he lost several of his matches, Wali Muhammad Al-Javiri still fought well enough to earn his way to the rank of 3rd champion. Then we have the 2nd champion right here. And the 1st champion is my half-brother. Dude, I'm impressed. That is very cool of you. And it's over. But the faction's opinions of me have increased, probably making so that they will, after all, not rebel. But if only. Let's write a theorem paper while we write the other one. I faced the daunting task of researching and writing an entire theorem paper to be reviewed by my peers. To have it be accepted by the Order would be a great boon, right? We've done that before. I think I would like to become ambitious, right? Yeah. Did I become ambitious? I did not. Cool. He's aiding me with the hills. That's nice. You suspect everyone around you of treachery, to the point where your servants and staff are terrified of even breathing in your presence. The size and influence of your palace guard has increased tenfold as everything good or bad has to pass through them before reaching you. Dude, we are at -40 piety. Are you kidding me? Give me some piety, please. Oh my god, this is rude. The Necronomicon is really pushing me down. According to your Kaid Muhammad. Right. No, we've seen that a million times before, don't even sweat it. I'm in the middle of adjusting my new sextant, having just spotted what looked like a shooting star, when there's a faint knock on my door. Opening it, I find my daughter, Tahira, fidgeting nervously. Hesitantly, she speaks, "Father, I can't sleep." Well, she's 5 years old, she certainly can speak, so, you know, that is not too unrealistic. I've seen 0 years old do this, and this is, of course, not how that works. Go away, I do not have time, have a moment to spare. Yeah, I don't have a moment to spare. Think I want to talk to you? Get out of here. After many a night observing the skies, I've started charting the patterns of stars, as well as the movement of certain planets. Right. Let's keep going. Boys, I gotta tell you, we are doing the learning thing as much as we can, but I hate the fact that I don't have any piety. And I have no option to actually get it back because the Holy War costs piety. Meaning, I can't do Sadaka because there is simply no Caliph. What am I supposed to do here? What am I supposed to do here? Can I just go against you? I could claim some stuff, but that certainly would not give me any piety, only prestige. That will definitely not aid me in anything. Dude, I gotta tell you, I don't know what they want from me. 4 herbal ingredients, are you out of your mind? How did that? Dude, that's great. I absolutely love it. Yeah, the piety thing is an issue. If anybody knows what I can do about that, because we will not found any kingdom until that piety thing has been cleared up. Dude, France is scary. Roi Ebon. What a name. Almost like Ebba, the CEO of Paradox, except the female version. And also, I don't even know, I think Ebba must be a proper Swedish name. So like, Ebon? Oh, look at that. Yeah, Celtic. There's some Celt in there, I think. That's probably where it comes from. Is there an Ebon in this family? It doesn't look like it. No Ebon. Where does that name come from? It is done. It is finished. After a year of sweat and toil, I have managed to produce a grand work on stellar astrology. This tome shall stand the test of ages, ensuring my knowledge and name shall conquer time itself. It will serve my successors well, and perhaps they will only one day be able to add their knowledge to mine. Adds magnum opus on stellar astrology, and it again only gave us damn prestige. Where is my piety though? Magnum opus on stellar astrology, and it also only gives me prestige. You have to be pulling my damn leg, right? Like, this is unbelievable. You gotta be kidding me. Oh my goodness, where is the piety? While I'm in a meeting with my counsel, I feel a headache rising inside my skull, making it hard to pick up the different conversations in the room. Lack of sleep is clearly taking its toll on me. Shouting erupts in the room. Suddenly, Wali Galin shouts my name, bringing my consciousness back to the room in a threatening tone. He asks if I agree. Excuse me? My brother is threatening me? Would you care to explain the matter to me again? Sure. If I say yes, what happens? Gets fired. If I say yes, Mayor Abd as-Salam gets fired. Oh, that is hilarious. What's position is he in? He's the spy master. That is hilarious. I love that. You know what? I'm just going to make my half-brother angry, though. Let's keep going. Come on, just finish this. I swear to God, just beat the sky or some stuff, dude. You tell me. Dude, if they go for independence, I will smash them. Do it. I dare you. I'll educate you in faith, sure. That should work out. And this piety issue is really... I literally cannot declare war. I've been, you know, thinking about it left and right. There is no way I can declare a war outside of just, you know, like a tributary war, I guess. And that is somewhat of an option. But is it really? I could make him my tributary, and that would actually be quite neat. You know, having him there would make for fairly decent borders if the Fatimi dynasty wasn't there. But I mean, think about it. They are... Oh, if only I could push the claim for Afrika, dude. If only I could push the claim. Now, I guess what I could do is fabricate a claim, but that is the only way that I can really declare a war after all. And I don't see it as that useful. This has certainly been a very productive evening. Very nice. Very productive evening, mate. After many a night observing the skies, I've started charting the patterns of stars. Right. You will conclude your research. Very nice and very legal. You have become temperate. Actually envious. That's cool. I find myself almost buried under an enormous heap of documents occupying my work desk, which I've carefully studied. Yet there is still an absence of any observation about the specific light in the sky between two well-known star formations. They'll be named after my beloved child Tahira or after my wife. Why can't I name it after my first wife? Why can't I name it after Tadla? No, you know what? My daughter. They'll have the honor. Oh, it shall bear my own name. Dude, this will cost. Becoming proud will give me more prestige and not more piety, but you know I have to do it. We are already proud. This fits us. The star should bear my own name. Of course it should. I have a star named after me, and the Al-Fatimi dynasty is now actually coming for me, huh? It's a holy war. It is a holy war for our own namesake, for Sevilla itself. If I win this holy war, though, that will be free piety. No piety. No, 200 piety. Dude, don't you even make me sweat like that. Alright. I think we got this. I think we can beat the Al-Fatimi dynasty. They will drop in, but that is a thing for the next episode. We will fight this, then we will try to create Andalusia and create a new future for our family, our people, and most importantly, a good name for Amir Ismail the Devil. The time of peace is over, let me tell you. I want to thank the members of the channel that are supporting the channel directly. First of all, the Barons, Aaron, Stefan, the Richest, Snywolf inside, then the Wonderful Counts, I am Deadpool, Kiamalik 2, Suspicious Duck, and last but not least, the gorgeous, strong, and genius Dukes, Nathan, Herman, Knight of Squires, Kenneth, the absolute legend that is Eric, Lexo, Benedict, and Roboman780. Thank you so much for being members of the channel. You're supporting the channel directly, and if you also want to consider doing that, then check out the join button under the video. There will see the membership tiers and perks of the individual tiers. Alternatively, if you want to buy some Paradox games because your selection is not complete yet, you can do that via the affiliate link in the description, which would make it so that you pay the normal price, but I get, you know, a particular small share, just a tiny share of whatever you buy. Also, my brain is officially fried. See you tomorrow. Later. Alligator.